What is up, guys? Fifa Dinho here, and this is my second episode of my 2K15 MyGM series with the New York Knicks. Obviously, wanted to get rid of the Jose Calderon trade, as I said at the start, trading it for Miami Heat first-round pick and Ish Smith, and for my 2017 pick, which I'm hoping isn't that valuable. Anyway, I've gone to the end of the season because it's not that interesting when you're second last in your conference, and I think second last in the All-NBA. 20 wins, yeah. Second worst record in the NBA. So I only played the opening game. Definitely going to play more next year. Hopefully I'll be definitely a playoff team and potentially even a title contender. Mally there, 27 points per game. He had a good year. Bargnani and Hardaway off the bench were pretty decent, but other than that, the Knicks were woeful. So, going to the rewards, Russell Westbrook MVP, basically a triple-double there, 9.8 rebounds, 3 steals as well, that's insane. Andrew Wiggins won Rookie of the Year, 15 points. Reggie Jackson always wins 6th Man of the Year the first year. I guess they don't bother moving into shooting guard. And AD always wins Defensive Player of the Year. Klay Thompson, Most Improved, 25. David Blatt, and Warriors GM, 1 GM of the Year. So, well, Al Horford made the first team. Melo made the third team. Probably going to be the only New York Knick in these teams. Yeah, the only guy that made the team. Third team's decent. So I'm just going to go ahead and sim these playoffs because we're not in it, and I don't give a shit if I'm not in it. So, whoa, Heat. Okay, Miami Heat won the NBA. That's weird. Yep, they have the same team. Minus Wade as well. Okay. And they beat the Warriors 4-1 and had the 2 seed in the East. Righto. Chris Bosh, 25 and 11. That is fucking weird. Anyway, Garnett, Miller, no one real. Oh, Ray Allen, Nash as well. Okay. Anyway, that is the season done. And so he wants me to sign a player 87 overall. Not going to promise anything. I'll look at the free agents. I don't think there are many that are 87 overall. Earned $4.5 million. I'm just going to put that all into the payroll because I want to make a solid splash. Not necessarily buying all-stars, but getting good depth and make a solid splash in this one. In the draft lottery, second pick. I'm just going to skip this, and that is annoying. We've dropped to 4th. Bucks took the first. Philly dropped the second. So, yeah, that's pretty annoying because I wanted Jahlil Okafor or karl-Anthony Towns, which you'd assume are 1 and 2. Could go either way. So I'll probably trade for that. So anyway, he wants to get a head coach that's rated B or higher in defense, which I can do. I'm happy to. This is just an easy way of boosting my GM's thing, and recruiter for assistant GM. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy to get rid of Derek Fisher. Don't feel like he's long-term for the Knicks in this or real life. So anyway, going to staff signing now. Oh no, we got one more thing. Oh, we should re-sign him. No. I'll hold off on that because I don't know who that is. So, going to that. So, he's expired, our chief officer, and he's A+. Don't give a crap about the potential because he's already reached the max, so there is no point looking for someone else. He's very happy. I will just re-sign him for the maximum amount of time because that's as good as you get, and he's earned us $4.5 million this year, so he's done well. Assistant GMs expiring, and I needed a recruiter, which will help me in free agency. So I'll look at the candidates. I like that they finally put it at the bottom, so just look for the recruiter thing. So, what's that? Nathaniel Masters is the best, but he's also got the red thing, which I will check in a second. They both have them. And that would be loose lips. I can't be bothered dealing with that, so we will look for someone else. That guy's just straight recruiter. But he's not as good. Screw it, I'll get him. I only sign him for 2 years, not the max, because I might get someone better. Who knows? So that's goal complete. Easy boost of GM owner's trust. Derek Fisher, sorry, you suck. Yep. Go to the bottom here, and whoa, Terry Stotts. That's awesome. A, and C. And so obviously that's the defense in mind. Logan Schmidt's there as well. That was with the Pelicans. But yeah, can't say no to Terry Stotts. Yeah, Terry Stotts is the man. A+, that's insane. Alright, well, yeah. Flip Saunders is maybe, but I will go Terry Stotts. Sign him. I don't know. I'll sign him to a 2-year, I think. No, 1 year. Yeah, alright, 1 year. I think there are better coaches out there. I'm interested in getting Doc Rivers. But anyway, got that. Any other expiries? We got 2. We got... Who's this? What is this guy's job? I don't even know. Stuff. I still can't find. Head scout. Okay, I don't give a crap. I'll just sign the best one. Yeah, head scout's just pointless for me. Signed for 3 years. This guy was like an A or something. And trainer. My trainer sucks. So definitely improve on that. And this one, I feel badges are the most important. So I want a healer definitely. And yeah, maybe another badge if I can get it. Multiple badges are always fun. This guy's got healer and spiritualist. That's, I think morale was the spiritualist one, so that's good. So yeah, I'll sign him as B with C+, so he's not terrible. Sign him up. I'll give him 2 years because I could find a better guy in a little while. So that is staff signing done. So next on will be player team options because Goran Dragic is a player I'm interested in and he has accepted his player option. So that's a little annoying because there aren't many other good point guards in the draft. In the free agency, sorry. So I may actually draft one. Quincy Acey there, I will give him a qualifying offer. Travis Weir, I'm not really interested in bringing back. So 3 years, what do you want? 3 years, 11 million. That's not terrible because he's still pretty young. He's in the mid-70s. Athletic hustler. But I don't want him for 3 years. So I'll give him that 2-year contract. And so Langston Galloway is probably only one, along with Quincy Acey, that I'm actually intrigued on getting back. Cole Aldridge is cheap, so I'll try and get him back if I can. 2 years, 3 million. Yeah. Try and save as much money as I can because look at loyalty is full, but I guess financial security is as well. So anyway, I've traded. I'm trading for the second overall pick, Phillies pick, for Bargnani and my 4th pick. Bargnani I actually signed, so he's on like a $4 million contract, so it's a pretty weird trade from Philly to offer me that. But did that just to guarantee me a big man, because I want that. So I'm probably leaning towards Jahlil Okafor, even though Karl-Anthony Towns is more versatile. But here we are at the draft. And I think, yeah, Bucks have the first overall pick, so we'll see who they take. Adam Silver's just rambling on. And if they want to pick... yeah, so obviously Karl-Anthony Towns, and this is the real life dilemma. Karl-Anthony Towns definitely better defensively, more versatile scorer because he's got a great jump shot. Well, not great, but a good jump shot. Very good free throw shooter for a big man. While Okafor's struggles a bit from the line, so he's taken first. He's gone to Bucks. So I will take Karl-Anthony Towns. I won't bother listening to what everyone wants. Yeah, so he's more versatile. I feel like Karl-Anthony Towns has the potential to turn into a sort of Anthony Davis player. Not that caliber, but he's got that versatile scoring ability and good defensively. The New York Knicks select. Sorry about that. So I'd say Karl-Anthony Towns second from Kentucky, 7 feet, so he can play power forward or center. But I like him in power forward because he is quite quick for 7 feet. And just look at the draft quickly. D'Angelo Russell went second. D'Angelo Russell went third. Stanley Johnson, 4th. And I actually had the 30th pick, remember when I traded for Heat, which I thought would be good, but they ended up fucking winning the NBA. But I managed to get an actual real player, because not all the players in that draft are real. But DeLon Wright from Utah is a real player, so that's actually quite nice that I managed to sneak him in the 30th pick, because I just simmed the thing. No one accepted those qualifying offers. So we are going into free agency. Look at the team now. We've only got 6 players, 2 point guards, a small forward, power forward, 2 small forwards, shooting guard. So no center. So that's the clear one. So I went and signed Enes Kanter, 3 years, 28 million. He's young, 23 years old, and then I got Wes Matthews as my starting shooting guard for an $8 million two-year deal. Added Kevin Seraphin and Josh Smith for depth, and Wilson Chandler as well for another scorer off the bench. Now I'm going to send big man offense, Karl-Anthony Towns, obviously develop him as much because he is the future along with Melo, so he's getting along there. And I'm going to go big man offense for Enes Kanter because he's on a 3-year deal. Young, not the best scorer, even though he's killing it in real life for OKC. And I feel like Melo's good enough that I don't need to develop him more and just develop the teams around him. I actually have, I got a top 15 roster there. Just lose no more than 22 games. That's a good record, so I can't promise anything. I will start Karl-Anthony Towns and give him about 30 minutes, so that's definitely doable. I don't think I'm super interested in getting a first-round pick just because they're not real, and I don't like that. That's pretty hard to get because I'm actually a contender now. And selling out 5 games should be easy. So we will get started on the next team, on the next season. I'm going to start Shane Larkin in point guard. Wes Matthews will start over Tim Hardaway, even though they'll play similar amount of minutes. Just because great defender, Wes Matthews, which Tim Hardaway doesn't offer. Proven starter and knockdown. Isn't as ball heavy. Karl-Anthony Towns and Kanter in the front court, and then Melo in the third and the 3. I'm going to have 3 main bench players in Tim Hardaway, Wilson Chandler, and Josh Smith. May look to trade Quincy Acey just because I have 2 power forwards. Kevin Seraphin struggling to get minutes with that. I'm going to wrap this episode up now, though, and we'll upload another one next week where we'll start the actual season. Bye, guys.